season hockey.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah,
The effort level that the guys are putting out on every shift, the way the guys are diving in front of pucks, the physicality increases. It's really a sight to see. Playoff hockey is absolutely one of my favorites, so I'm excited for that. I'm interested to see how that translates because part of that whole the extra effort and giving it 110% on every shift, blocking shots, the emotion. A lot of that for me feeds from the crowd. Right? You hear the crowd as somebody's on a breakaway. You hear that crowd just start to rise up and get really excited. I'm interested to see if the sport itself will give me those same feelings without the crowd. Yeah. So it's going to be interesting. We'll see how it goes. But so far, so good. It's only a couple games in, but looking
so far, so good,
looking far more positive than the MLB or the NFL's chances. Yeah. Kind of sad.
Yeah. 2020, man. This year just sucks, bro. Just throw it away. Can we just go to 2021? Maybe even 2022, because 2021 is lining up to be pretty shitty too.
So many things are weird, man. Education's in trouble. They don't know what they're doing with kids. New York State's trying to push kids back to October.
Like, what the fuck?
If at all. It's crazy. It really is crazy. And we talk obviously a lot here on Sports Your Enthusiasm about sports, but there's a lot of big concerns that are out there right now. And 2020 just doesn't seem like there's any light at the end of this tunnel yet. So,
bro, the election is in 3 months?
Yeah. Yeah, it's really
close.
close.
And Trump trying to push it back, like postpone it or some shit like that?
Yeah, so he's not allowed to do that, though.
Right.
It's not really a thing he can do. So we'll see how that goes. Again, I'm not trying to go down any roads that aren't sports related today, but yeah, he's not allowed to do that one. So We'll see how that goes. It's weird times. It's scary times, but I like that. Sports are normally the distraction, so it's kind of interesting to see that the sports are kind of part of the situation, like the sports have kind of put, a microscope on a lot of the problems.
Yeah.
It's one thing to hear, every day you hear numbers on the news. Oh, there 1,330 cases. But until you see, whoa, holy shit, Matt Stafford has COVID. It doesn't that's, somebody that in our little realm of sports, that's somebody like we care about,
right.
Wow, he's like an elite quarterback, right? Well, fucking arguably, but
either way,
he's a good quarterback, and he's fine.
He's a
right?
well-known name.
He's okay.
Yeah,
he's good. Oh, good, I guess. But he gets COVID, and it's like it's news. Lorenzo Cain, World Series winner, he opts out due to COVID. And it's like, wow, it starts to hit home. Like, these are real people that are really affected, and I don't know. I don't know that it's worth it right now for the MLB and NFL to make a push. That would make me incredibly sad because I'm really looking forward to this football season, as I'm sure you are. But
yeah.
Who knows, man? Maybe just put it down for a year.
It might be the best case scenario, man. You got to think long term. I think a lot of us we have short attention spans and we think short term, and we don't think about the long term ramifications. And in this particular scenario where we have this virus going around and it's still just new information coming out about it like every week, it seems like. Maybe it's just best that, we might have to shut everything down for a while. And who knows? Maybe this could have been all cleared up if we would have had, a better. Nah, I'm not going to go there. Let me stop. One thing I will also, before we wrap this up, one thing I do want to mention is I like that fact that players are using this platform to protest against social injustice. And I like the unity that these teams are showing. Like you see the players taking knees and during the national anthem and not afraid to have the discussion, and the media members asking them why they're doing this and whatnot. And in the NBA, they're able to change the names on the back of their jerseys, which is it's a little weird sometimes, like because some of these players I don't recognize by their face. I'm like, wait, who is this guy? And then I see that, look at the back of the jersey and it says like vote or equality or something like that. But at the same time, I do like that they're using their platform to display their messages. And, yeah, man, it's been pretty dope. I want to give a shout out to those players, man. Tons of respect for not only going down there and participating in these bubble events and giving us something to watch, but at the same time using that platform to get across your message. And hopefully we can get the murderers of Breonna Taylor arrested soon, because that's still fucking ridiculous. That's not happened, but that's just my ending message.
No, I think you're right in a lot of ways there, man. I think it's been incredibly tastefully done. I think the discourse has been great. Players like you said are wearing patches or names on their jerseys. I think it's been done very well. The pregame ceremonies, have included a lot of unity, both ways. There's been players that have refused to kneel, and obviously I would respect anyone's opinion the same way. I disagree, but I would respect anyone's opinion. And it seems like the teams have remained unified despite what could be incredibly divisive times. And I think you're exactly right. It's been great. It's been great to see. It's been well done, and just a lot of respect all around from the players, from the fans to the players. I think it's been a good experience so far. Yeah. So,
all right, man. Well, let's go ahead and wrap up this episode. You got anything you want to say to the people?
I would just want to say that, with the NBA bubble and playing, all in one location, my last little joke for the day is that I thought that the NBA eliminated traveling years ago. So, how was that? Was that good?
Dude, you're such a fucking dad.
Traveling. You guys get it? Traveling in the NBA? LeBron takes 7-8 steps with every bucket? No?
Dad joke.
What? They're not traveling this year
in the podcast.
Bryce, they're in Disney. They're not traveling. Do you understand the joke? Is that where our disconnect is?
The joke is good.
Okay, yeah, that's all I wanted to hear. How about you just lead with that?
All right,
lead with the joke is good.
Fair enough.
They eliminated traveling years ago. But they also eliminated traveling this year.
I get it.
So you see the juxtaposition is the joke, right?
You nailed it.
Okay, good.
Fucking nailed it.
Yes. I killed it.
Thanks,
Bryce.
Go on our Facebook page, Sports Your Enthusiasm Sports Podcast. Email us. Hey, let us know how you guys feel about the restart so far. I want to get the fans' opinions. Have you guys been enjoying the games? Do you think there's going to be an NFL season? Should the MLB stop their season? Next time on Sports Your Enthusiasm. That was at the end of the show. They got that to be continued.
I loved it. That was awesome. Was that a to be continued? Is there a part 2 of this one?
It might be.
No one told me.
You never know.
I'm not prepared. I have no jokes. I had only so many jokes.
Make sure you drink some more water. Yeah, take care.